Hi everybody, this is the baseball head, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the people's champion. Your host, welcome back to the baseball head. Hope you like this video. And hit that subscribe button. As you know, the Mets did not win the National Championship Series. And the Mets are going to have a tough time going up against the Dodgers. The Dodgers are, they spent tons of money to win their pennant. Got to beat the Yankees. A lot of pressure there. A lot of pressure there on both these horrible organizations, but that's not what this video is about. Now, I have said that the media hates us as Mets fans, and they hate the Mets. We know that. If you're online, you see it all the time, and it happened when the Dodgers got the final out in Game 6 against the Mets. Fox Sports and ESPN put out, a post on X, used to be Twitter, and people didn't take too well to it. Most of us didn't take too well. I just saw it a little while ago. Very disgusting. I mean, really, very unprofessional. But what do you expect? Because this is America's team. This is the media. They attack this country, and they attack the greatness of America's team. Now, all summer long, we've had a lot of fun here. They basically left us all for dead as an organization. Like I said, even though I've talked a lot about WFAN, and their mantra about the Mets, whatever the Mets do is wrong. And when they do it, even when they do it right, it's still wrong. And they didn't like the fact, folks, that the Mets had done so well this season. And they certainly didn't like the OMG song, because the OMG song is a song praising God. And that is a big reason why they had to mock this on ESPN in particular. It was owned by Disney. And, of course, Fox Sports. Also owned by Disney. Isn't that interesting? Both owned by Disney, and they both attacked the Mets on two different of their X accounts. And here we have the one from ESPN. It says, this is right after the final out. It says, OMG, the Dodgers eliminate the Mets to advance to the World Series. And it shows Mookie Betts and all the other billion-dollar players on this team hold the World Series. And that's wonderful sign, the OMG sign, by that designer here in New York. And they basically mocked the Mets. And again, mocking us, which is what the media loves to do. They love to mock the people. We had so much fun this year with Grimace, with OMG. Again, I have a question. Okay? Who is this little munchkin Rizzler? He was doing this and that. What was that all about? Can somebody explain that to me in the comment section? First of all, I said to myself, who is this kid? And what group home did he wander away from? Holy crap. And you can tell when he gets older, he's not going to be much taller than that. Was he like the grandson of Danny DeVito, for God's sake? He's a tiny little butterball. My goodness. But very strange. That doesn't do what happened here this year with the Mets. But this OMG really bothered them, because this was a song about God. So it is not a surprise that they mocked this on ESPN. And now we have, of course, Fox Sports, MLB, and they have this wonderful picture of Otani, who, by the way, and here's this picture. It says here, down goes Grimace. I would mention about Otani, he is one of the worst base running. He's one of the worst base runners I've seen all season. He didn't score on an easy out in Game 5. And in Game 6, if it wasn't time for Tommy Edman, he embarrassed himself in that first inning on Sunday. So they're trying to make him out to be this tough guy. He didn't knock the Mets out. He got on base a lot, but his base running cost him a game in Game 5. Or cost a run, and really cost a run in Game 6. And he got picked up. But again, you see one of the things that we all loved this year was Grimace. How many people were in the stands dressed up as Grimace? So many young women were dressed up as Grimace. And that really irritated the media. Media don't like this. They don't like it when Met fans have fun. They just don't. If you Google what's been going on and how the Mets lost, Jeff Passan, I hope he gets the hell out of here. Go do basketball, whatever the hell you want to do. Get the hell out of Major League Baseball, covering baseball. But he did an article on ESPN from LOL to OMG. Hey, asshole, I want to point something out. The Mets won 101 games 2 years ago. People sort of forget about that. Really, quite frankly, everybody's forgotten about it. But this is the same team that won 101 games. They changed some of the the complementary pieces which got them to postseason. But that team won 101 games. So there's no LOL. Who's laughing at them? I wasn't. The only one laughing at them are the same grifters, the same assholes making money, all these fools at WFAN that are supposed Mets fans complaining about the Mets, but every little thing. And we'll have a video on WFAN, by the way. I expect them to really go hard after the club this week. Expect it by Wednesday. Because by Friday, they'll get out of the system. They'll start talking about the Yankees in the World Series, but they're going to go after the Mets pretty hard on Wednesday. I guarantee you that. That has the baseball hut seal. You want to know about a guarantee? That's my guarantee for you folks, is that they are going to go hard after the Mets this week. They kind of went a little bit, sort of did like a, and I'll have a video tomorrow on Sal Licata saying, well, you know what, it was a fun year, but not enough. No kidding, Spaz. So that's the beginning. And they're going to attack Pete Alonso again by the middle of the week. Guaranteed. Some random call. I want to mention about WFAN and then random callers that call up. They screen the calls. So they want to talk about a particular subject. All they have to do is say, hey, screen caller, make sure you get somebody that talks about Pete Alonso, and then we'll rip into Pete. That's what they do. And that's how they do it. They set up the audience. This 97-year-old audience that's been listening to the fan all these years. And again, well, we'll get into it in the video, but this is what the media does. They hate the Mets. The mantra from the top to the bottom. Whatever the Mets do is wrong, and even when they do it right, it's still wrong. And that's the truth. Well, let me know what you think about this video. And of course, this is the Mets fans channel. I'm not just some random Mets fan. I'm the Mets fan. So thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to the Baseball Hut, and I'll see you later.